episode 461 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett. Apartment Hacker. It is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to several new members in the Apartment Hacker community. And first, thank all of you who are sharing the content. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And I look forward to engaging with, our existing members and our new members. So if you have a question, please shout it out in the comments below. But I want to welcome Allison Richards, Jordan Satterfield, Christian Henderson, Leslie Alt-Mathis, Judy Davis-Belay, Wendy Olson-Tucker, Kim Upton, Mia Hurley, and Laura Valenti-Webb. Welcome to the Apartment Hacker community. I really appreciate the fact that you're here, and to the extent that you engage, I love it. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is front row culture. And the difference between a front row culture and a culture where it's just, let me maybe sum it up this way. Have you ever been in a room, let's say your training center or in a conference room at a hotel that might be hosting an event, and people come in for a presentation and they sort of sit with the group that they're comfortable with, and nobody sits in the front row for fear of being chosen to speak or interact or engage. But since people sit spaced out and not up against the neighbor, and it's really, low energy, right? You've been in a room like that. Versus a room, let's liken it to sort of NAA or IROM or OpsTech or AIM, where everybody's standing out in the foyer right before the grand ballroom doors open, and you've been there, right? The energy is like off the charts, so you're going to explode if you can't get in the door. And then when the doors do open, people make a mad rush for the front row. And they don't care that they're sitting next to people that they don't know. They're just squeezed together because they're there to engage. They're possibilitarians, right? They're explorers. They're futurists. They want to get information that they can take back to their team, to their organization, they can employ to maybe differentiate themselves versus the competition, right? Or just be the best version of themselves, the best version of their organization, right? Which culture would you rather work in? Right? Which culture would you rather work in? That front row culture with that high energy, every day showing up to just give it your all, or, it's another day in the conference room, it's another day in the training center. Gee whiz. I wonder what's on Facebook. I wonder what's on Snapchat. Maybe I'll post a selfie on Instagram. No, which culture? It's the other one, right? Everybody wants to work in a front row culture. I kid you not. You want to do that. And the keys really to the front row culture, these are the punchlines, right? I think it really comes down to one or two key things. So obviously, if you don't already have a front row culture, you have to be the change you want to see in the world, right? Like Gandhi says. And you have to exhibit that high energy, mindful, intentional, thoughtful presence about yourself that drives a culture like that. But also, back to the key is sourcing for those individuals that are going to come into your culture and present those same values, those same mechanisms that create that front row sense. The other thing is you cannot accept entropy. So meaning you can never let that slip. So you source for people, you bring them in, you train them, you support them, you put them in the right seat on the bus doing the right stuff so that they feel empowered and they feel full of energy when they come to work every day. And then you never allow that to slip. You never allow your front row culture energy to ever slip. The second it does, you're cooked. Okay, you're not out of business. You're just not as good as the guy next door, right? Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.